Thank you for joining us today here at Levittown Public Library Stretch Fusion class with Debbie. It is September 21st, 12th, at 1:30 p.m. All right, go ahead, Debbie.
All right, thank you so very much. Hey, everyone, welcome back. Hopefully you had a good little break there. My pleasure to be back. We have a few new people here, so if you've never taken my class before, my number one rule is always safety. So everyone is at a different level. We all have our issues, whether it's your shoulders, your hip, your whatever. So modify any way you need to. Safety always comes first. Don't do something just because I say to do it. If I say reach out like that and your shoulder just allows you to do this, that's what you're going to do. So if I say come up, not good for you, reach out, down, modify any way that you need to. So we're going to start out with a little bit of a march. It's going to be a moderate pace just to get the body moving. We're going to be doing 8 of everything. Then we're going to do that same march to a count of 4, super slow, challenging our balance, a little bit of coordination. The chair is here if you need it to hold on to. If you get tired during our standing portion, feel free to have a seat. A lot of the things, the stretches we do can also be done seated. So let's get started with our march. We're going to be pumping the arms. Then I'm going to say fold the arms. I'm going to say fingers up to the sky. We're going to lower the elbows down and up. We're going to take it into a twist and then do it all in reverse. So here we go, warming up the body, bringing it in. So marching it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now fold the arms. And 1, legs keep going. 2, no matter what the arms do. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fingers up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop the elbows. Take them down and 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Adding a little twist for 1. You don't have to twist far. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to center. No twist for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fingers stay up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fold the arms and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fingers down. Pump for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. So even though we weren't doing any kind of jogging, jumping, jacks, or anything like that, you still may have noticed your heart rate going up a little bit. Anytime you bring your arms up overhead or you're lifting your bigger bones and muscles of the body, you're challenging your heart and you're working harder. So that was the whole purpose. We are going to do just 4 counts of the same thing, super slow, challenging our balance. It's going to feel like a different exercise. It's going to feel a little bit harder. Be mindful of where your balance issues may lay if you have issues with your balance. It's always important to practice balance. So we're going to take it super slow, starting with that right knee up, bringing it up for 1, lowering it down, and 2. We're only doing 4 of everything. Here's 3 and 4. Now fold the arms for 1. Hold on if you need to with 1 hand, and 2. Remember safety. 3 and 4. Good, fingers up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows down for 1, 2, 3, 4. With that little twist for 1. Careful, and 2. This challenges your balance. Here's 3 and 4. Back to center. No twist for 1, 2, 3. Exactly the same thing we did before. Fingers stay up for 1, 2, 3, 4, fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, fingers down for 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it felt like a totally different exercise meant for a different purpose. So we are going to take it out to a side step. We're going to be circling the arms all the way around. If circling the arms is not good for you, just bringing the arms out to the side. And the side step just looks like this, and bring it back. If coming up around is not good for you, just step out and bring the arms like this and bring them back. So anything can be modified. And we don't have to come really far down. We're just a little bit of a step out. So we're going to go 5 in one direction and then 5 in the other direction. So here we go, taking it to your right, bringing it up and around for 1 and back, around for 2 and come back. Arms to the right for 3 and back, 2 more. Here's 4 and back, 1 more in this direction, around for 5 and back. We're taking it out to the other side. And here we go, taking it out for 1 and back, out for 2 and back. So the arms kind of follow the direction of the leg that's going out. Here's 3, bringing it back, and 4 and back, 1 more, and 5 and bring it back. All right. So we're going to do some shoulder rolls and then some arm circles. Our shoulder rolls are going to be up and back. We're going to go 5 times in one direction, 5 in the other. Then we're going to work on a little bit of balance and coordination. So those are always fun to do. So here we go, bringing your shoulders up and around for 1. Squeeze the blades on the way down if you can, and 2. Here's 3 and 4. 1 more in this direction, and 5. Now reverse, up and around for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. So we're going to take it to arm circles. Your circles, depending on any issues you may have with your shoulders, can be little tiny circles or really gigantic circles. So you do what is best for you. So here we go, taking them forward all the way around, as big as you safely can. Honor your body. Taking it around for 2, reach. Like you can touch the floor, the ceiling, and the walls. And up for 3. And up and around for 4. Good, stretch like you want to reach everything. Up and around for 5. Good, let's reverse the circle. Then back and around for 1 and 2, just lengthening the body. Here's 3 and 4, 1 more, and 5. So we are going to open up the hip. You may want to hold on your right foot. Toes are gently on the floor. We're just going to open up our hip, mindful of any hip issues you may have. If that's a problem coming side to side or around, you can just lift your heel up and down, or any movement that is better for you. So imagine you're crushing a bug. So here we go, taking it out and 2. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Good, same leg. We're going to make a little circle. You can leave your knee bent and you don't have to go far. So your right leg is going to come up to the left and around. So bringing it up and around for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4, 1 more, and 5. Now reverse, out and around for 1 and 2. You can always do less than what I'm doing. Here's 3 and 4, 1 more, and 5. All right, so let's switch over to the other leg. Crush your bug first. Let's take it in and 2. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. All right, so now that left leg is going to go over to the right and around, as big or as small as you want. So bring it around for 1 and 2. So taking a little pause in between. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Now reverse your direction. Bring it around for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. All right, so we're gonna work on a little balance. I'll bring you into this gently. We're gonna be lifting the right leg for a count of 4. We're only gonna hold it for 4. When we really get good at this, or as the months progress, we're gonna be trying to work on holding it up to 10. So we'll start out easy. Chairs there if you need it. Try not to use it and be mindful of what side might be better or worse that you have to work extra attention on. So you're gonna be lifting your right knee up for 4. So bringing it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. Good, we're gonna do that 2 more times. Bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. One more time, because this is the kind of the hardest one. Bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we're going to do a couple of other balance movements. I like to challenge our balance by moving up and down, out and in, out to the sides. So you're going to take that right leg, the one you've been just lifting, put it in front of the left, heel to toe, but a slight gap between your front and back foot so you don't catch one on the other. And now while you're on your tightrope, you're going to get on your rocking horse. So just gently lean forward a little bit, lift your back heel up. Lean back, front toes up. Excuse me. Forward, back heel up. Front foot up. 2 more. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back. 1 more. Rock forward. And I need water. Stay on your tightrope. Sometimes allergies get my throat. All right. So we're going to rock forward. Rock back. Bring your knee up and down. Rock forward. Back. Knee up and down. 2 more. Forward. Back. Knee up. Down. 1 more. Forward. Back. Knee up and down. Good job. Take it to the other side. Starting with our knee up for 4. Hold for 4. Here we go. Up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. Do it again. Up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. Good. Really focus. Up, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. All right. Get on your rocking horse. With that left foot in front. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, foot up. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back front. 2 more. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back front foot up. 1 more. Rock forward. Rock back. Both feet down on the floor. All right, so we're going to add that knee lift. So rock it forward. Rock it back. Lift the knee up. And down. Rock forward. Back. Knee up. Down. 2 more. Rock forward. Back. Knee up. 1 more. Rock forward. Back. Knee up. And down. All right, good job with that. How are we doing so far? Okay. So we're gonna take our right foot in front. You're gonna slide it out to the side. You're gonna lift it up. Lower down. Slide to the front. Slide to the side. Knee up. Down. And front. Two more. Slide to the side. Knee up. Down. One more. Slide to the side. Knee up. Down. And front. So taking it to the other leg. And here we go. Slide. And lift. Lower down. And front. And again, to the side. With the lift. Take it down. Two more to the side. Lift. Lower. Last one. To the side. Lift. Lower. And front. And feet are parallel. Right. So let's stand with our heels slightly closer together. Feet out. Kind of duck feet. Bringing the hands to the side, we're going to take a nice deep inhale all the way up. Inhale up, reach up, kind of gaze at the ceiling. Turn the palms away, exhale, bring it down and squeeze the blades together. And again, all the way up, reach up and take it back. We're doing that one more time. And again, bring it all the way up. And exhale, taking it all the way down and back. And bringing the arms to your side. So we're going to do a little bit of coordination, and the easier of the three different little drills that we're going to do, we'll start with first. So you're just kind of hugging your imaginary tree. If your arms get tired, you can lower them down. You're going to be lifting and lowering your right knee as you lower and lift your left arm. So you're going to be tapping your left leg with the left arm as your right knee comes up. We're going to do 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. Then we're going to alternate, and that's where the coordination comes in. So here we go. Taking it for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5, 6. Good, only one arm is moving. Here's 7 and 8. Other side for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now alternate, starting with that right leg, left arm. Here we go. Taking it for 1 and 2. So I'm only going to count to 8. Here's 3 and 4. Good job. Here's 5 and 6, 7, and 8. All right. That was great. You're practicing all summer long, huh? All right. So we're going to do similar to the side. So now that right leg is out to the side, the left arm comes out to the side, the same pattern. All right, here we go. Taking it out for 1 and down. You don't have to lift the leg high. And 2. No, it can be a tiny bit. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other arm, other leg. Here we go for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, good job. We're going to alternate that now. Again, starting with that right leg, left arm. Now, when you go side to side, try not to look like a penguin. Try to keep your butt as possible. It works your core, challenges yourself even more. So here we go. Right leg, left arm, taking it for 1, other side, and 2. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. Opposite arm, opposite leg, and 6 and 7. One more, and 8. All right, got some of you. All right. So this next one, we're just going to do the arms because this will be a continuing progress here. So you're just kind of hugging the tree, not far out, not close, but like this. You're going to start with that left arm. So we're going to take it up, up, out, out, side, side, down, down. But we'll do it nice and slow. Then in the subsequent weeks, we'll be adding our legs to it. All right, so here we go. Left arm, bringing it up and down, right arm up and down, left arm out and in, right, out. Now to the side, side and side. Now to the floor, take it down and up and down. Do it again, bring it up, take it up and down, other arm up and down, reach out and in and out. Now to the side, take it side, other side and side to the floor, take it down and up and down. One last time, a little faster. Here we go, bringing it up, other side up, reach it out to the side, take it side to the floor, take it down and down. All right, so that's your homework. You're going to practice that because we're going to add marching and stuff to it in subsequent weeks. All right, so that's our little bit of coordination. So we are going to take it into a little bit of some side bends, bringing your arms in a little bit of a standard, if you were doing body sculpting, shoulder press position. You're going to be bringing your arms up. You're going to bend over to the right, taking it, reaching just the right arm down, bringing yourself up, elbows drop down. Now the same thing to the other side. Come up, go over to the left, bring it back up, and elbows down. Good, same thing, bring it up, and you don't have to go up high. Take it over with a reach, bring it back up, drop the elbows down, and up, and over, bring it back up, and down. Let's go one more each side, bring it up, taking it over, all the way up, and down, and all the way up, over, and bring it up, and taking it down. All right, good job with that. We are going to keep our shoulders level, keep your chin level. A lot of these stretches that we're doing right now are moving types of stretches, getting the body ready for stretches that we will eventually hold for a longer period of time. So keep your shoulders level, keep the chin level, look all the way over to your right. And now slowly come all the way over to the left. We're going to do that 2 more times, taking it that pace, looking over to the right. And over to the left. 1 more time, over to the right. And over to the left. And look straight ahead. Now we're going to do a little bit of half circle. So you're going to look to the right again. And now just drop your chin, roll it across your chest from right to left, nice and slow. And look center. Now look all the way over to the left. Drop your chin, roll it across, all the way down. And look back to the center. And now you're slowly going to lower the right ear to the right shoulder. And over to the other side, the left ear to the left shoulder. Try not to move your body, just the head. And again, right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. And looking straight ahead. And now just gently drop your chin, roll it into your neck, hold that position. And slowly bring yourself all the way back up. Now, when we eventually are seated, we're going to do those stretches a little bit deeper. So we're going to take it into what I call a chest expansion. You're going to be pressing the arms back as you lift the heels up and then bringing yourself back. Then we're going to do a little bit of kind of resembles a squat or a yoga chair position, reaching the arms forward. Then we're going to be putting the 2 together. I'm going to turn slightly sideways so you can see. You're just going to press the arms back, lift the heels up a little bit, and then slowly bring yourself down. And press it back. And if the balance is a problem, just work on the arms and slowly come down. We're going for 2 more. Reach it back, press, and bring it down 1 more time. Reach it back with a press, and take it down. So now staying in that same position that you're at, you're just going to reach it forward as if you're going to sit on a chair, but I'm not going too far down. And now just slowly come back up. Taking it down for 2. And bring it back. We're going for 2 more. Then we're going to put the 2 moves together. Take it for 3. and bring it back one more time. Take it down for 4 and bring it back. So we are going to start with the front position. You're going to inhale as you go forward. You're going to exhale as you lift and bring the arms back. So here we go. Inhale forward, just reach. Inhale. Exhale, come up, press it back. Inhale forward with a reach. Exhale, press back. 2 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, press. 1 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, press it back. And bringing yourself down. Right. So you're going to be holding your hands just on either side of the chest, a very light fist. Don't make a death grip, but very loose fist. You're going to take that right foot in front, kind of like our tightrope, but loosely place your foot on the floor. As you slide that leg back, you're going to open the arms out to the side. And then as you come back front, the arms come back to the chest. So we're working a little bit of balance, a little bit of coordination, and a little bit of just stretching the body out. So here we go. Sliding it back, bringing it front, taking it for 2, and back. But trying not to move from your shoulders, taking it for 3, and here's 4. 1 more, and 5, and bring it back. But your feet are parallel, your hands are down. So that little squat thing that you just did, we're going to do something similar. So you're going to take it back. You're going to open the arms out to the side as you take that right leg out to the side. You're going to come back to the center and bring yourself up. So here we go, taking it down to the side, to the center, and back up. Taking it down to the side, to the center, and up 2 more times, taking it down to the side, to the center, and up. Last one, taking it down to the side, to the center, and up. So now the palms are facing forward. Your right leg steps back a little bit. And as you step back even more, you're going to curl the arms. So curl the arms and bring yourself back. You're trying to lower the heel to the floor, getting that little stretch in the calf. 3 more like this, taking it back and front. 2 more, reaching it back. 1 more, taking it back and bringing it here. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Then 1 more stretch of the hip area, then we'll have a seat. All right. So let's bring our hands in front of the chest again, that loose little fist. Now take the left foot in front. And now you're just going to slide that leg around and bring it back. Taking it for 2. And back, and hold on if you need to with 1 hand. You can do this with 1 hand. 2 more, just sliding it back for 2. And 1 more, get back and front. Good, feet are parallel, hands are down, taking it into that little bit of a seated position. Left leg out to the side, open the arms out to the side. Come back and good, taking it down to the side, to the center, and 3 more. Take it down, open out to the side, center, last 2, taking it down to the side, the center. 1 more coming up, taking it down to the side, to the center, and bringing it up. All right, so I'm turning my chair sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. You may want to stand behind your chair. You're going to take that right leg and step it back fairly far. And just hold this position. Slightly press your right hip forward, feeling a little bit of a stretch in the hip. Only if that feels good for you. If you want a deeper stretch and that works for you, and if you don't have knee issues, you may want to lower your back knee a little bit, still pushing that hip forward, feeling a stretch in the front of the thigh, feeling a stretch in your hip. Holding that position. Come up anytime you need. If you feel a strain, get out of the position. You don't strain anything. So bringing yourself back up. Now that back heel that's up, press it down into the floor if you can. Feeling a stretch in the calf. And now without moving anything, you're just going to fold the body at the hips leaning forward. You're going to feel a stretch in the back of your front leg, feeling that little bit of a stretch in the hamstrings, the back of the thigh. And bringing yourself back up and bringing your feet parallel. You're going to the other side, that other leg, step it back fairly wide. And now just push that back hip forward a little bit. Feel that little bit of a stretch in that hip. And if you are able to, if you don't have knee issues, or if you've done these before, slowly just drop that knee down a little bit, still pushing the hip forward. If you feel anything crazy in your knee, straighten yourself up. Don't stay in the position. Your body's going to talk to you. Listen to your body. And now slowly just bring yourself up straight. Your back heel, lift, lower it to the floor as much as you can. Feel the stretch in that calf above the ankle. And now you're going to hinge at the hips, meaning just folding at the hips, leaning forward, feeling the stretch in the back of your front leg. And slowly bringing yourself back up. And we are going to have a seat. So you'll have to give me some feedback after class as to whether that stretch of standing is too much. I can always break it up, 15 minutes standing, seated, or once you're put, you want to stay and you don't want to get up and down. So you'll have to let me know. This is your class and this is for you. So I will gear the class any way that you want to. So while we're seated here, we're going to bring our hands out to the side. We're going to take another deep inhale all the way up. Your hands touch overhead, prayer hands. Exhale, come to the center of your chest and breathe normally. Slowly rotate your fingertips forward towards me. And now come up and over towards yourself. It's a little more awkward, so don't force it. Opening up the chest, stretching the wrist, stretching the forearm. Bringing those fingertips back up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms towards me. Slowly reach out, stretching out your hands. And dropping the arms down. Taking the hands to the side again. Taking a nice deep inhale up. This time the palms don't touch, they face each other. Turn the palms away as you exhale. And then breathe normally. Reach down and back, open up the chest. If you want a deeper stretch, you can do a number of things. You can either reach for the back of your chair and lean forward a little bit. Be mindful of your chair. Make sure that you're nice and stable on the chair. You can also just reach your hands back and leave them there if that's better for you. And an even more intense stretch, if you don't have shoulder issues, you can try interlacing your fingers behind your back and reaching down. If that puts any strain anywhere, then obviously common sense, if it hurts, don't do it. So we're opening up the chest. And releasing. And we're going to take it into a little bit of a gentle shoulder stretch. You're bringing your arms facing forward. Open up the chest. As you bring your arms forward, your right hand is higher than the left. You're going to reach for your opposite shoulders. Give yourself a nice big hug. Hold that position. Now slowly just drop your chin. And if you can, lift the elbows. And then lower the elbows. And lift the chin. Release the arms, reach down and back again, open up the chest. You're going to come forward again. This time, your left arm is higher than the right. Reach for your opposite shoulders. Give yourself another hug. You deserve it. Holding on to that position. And again, slowly dropping your chin. Lifting the elbows. Lowering the elbows. Lifting the chin. And bring the arms to their lap. Now, not every stretch or exercise is appropriate for every person. It's up to you to see what we're doing, feel it out, and pick the ones that are right for you. So I try to offer a variety of many different types of stretches. If it hurts, don't do it. That's the number one rule. So we're going to slowly bring your right arm out to the side. This is a little bit of a deeper shoulder stretch, so be mindful if you have a shoulder issue. You're taking the arm out to the side. You're going to slowly come to the center. Your left hand is palm up, reaching for that forearm and just guiding that arm across your chest. For an even deeper stretch, you can slide the right arm to the center of the left and let that left arm grab the right. If that is too much for you, then come back to that less intense stretch. We're going to hold this position. Ideally, we should be holding our stretches 30 to 60 seconds. But we're just showing you a little bit of a variety of stretches and we're holding them a lot less. Maybe as the weeks go on, we'll do less stretches and hold them a little bit longer. For an even deeper stretch, you can twist a little bit to your left, just twisting, stretching out your core. Again, if it's too much, if it doesn't feel right, get out of the position or ease up. Let's come back to the center again. And now taking that hand out forward, let it come up towards the ceiling. We're going to stretch the back of the arm now. Bend at the elbow, reach the hand towards your shoulder, pushing from the front if you can. Stay here. If you are used to bringing your arm up and over in this position, taking it into a little side bend, then do so. Otherwise, if you're struggling to get into a position, it's not doing you any good. So don't struggle. Take that less intense. You're going to bring yourself all the way back up, release the arm. Now that right arm is saying stop. Take the left hand and gently bring the fingers back. You're going to feel the stretch in the hand and in the underside of your forearm. So if you can, try to get the arm out straight unless you're modifying, then that's fine. Do whatever you need to. If you want an even deeper version of this stretch, flip the palm up, bring the fingers down. If it's too intense, go back to the other step right before this. Now we're just going to release that hand, let it just flop over. And now let the left hand put very gentle pressure on the back of that right hand. Just counter stretching the position that we were just in. And releasing the arm. All right, so now we get to do that all on the other arm. So take your left arm out to the side to start. Slowly come to the center. The right hand is palm up, reaching for the forearm, guiding it across your chest. For that deeper stretch, you can slide that left arm to the center of the right and let that right arm grab the left forearm, holding that position. If it's too much, again, ease up. Taking it into a very slight twist to your right. And bringing yourself back to the center. Releasing the arm, letting that left hand say stop. The right hand gently pulls your fingers back. Feel the stretch in the underside of the forearm, in your hands, in the fingers. For an even deeper stretch, the palm is up. You're bringing the fingers down. If you do a lot of intricate work, whether you're crocheting, knitting, or things with your hands, these stretches are very good for you to ease some of the tension. And just release that hand, let it flop over, put very gentle pressure on the back of that left hand. And release that hand. So we're going to take it into a little bit of, I call it I Dream of Jeannie. You're just layering your arms one on top of the other, lower them if you need to. We're going to take it into a twist to your right. So slowly twist to the right. Come back to the center. Bring your arms on a little bit of an angle. And now come down a little bit past your right hip. Again, be mindful if anything doesn't feel right for you. And bring yourself back up. And take it back to the center. We're gonna recross the arms, so now the other arm is on top. Taking it, twisting to the left. Keeping your hips forward and your shoulders going towards the left. Slowly coming back to center. Bringing the arms on a little bit of an angle, taking it down past that left hip. Kind of looking or gazing towards the floor. And bringing yourself all the way back up. And taking it to the center. All right, we are going to take it into a little bit arm movements, kind of simulating some sculpting and weight training movements. So the palms are facing forward. You're going to slowly bring the hands towards your shoulders and then reach them down. Coming up for 2. And we're going to go for 2 more and 3. Then you're going to keep your hands on the shoulders and 4. If you can, you're going to lift your elbows up. Slowly bring the elbows up. If that doesn't feel good for you, then go back to just lowering and lifting and slowly come down, bringing it up for 2, kind of lifting through the elbows and take it down 2 more, up for 3, and taking it down 1 more, up for 4, and taking it down. We are going to do some elbow circles. If holding your arms in this position is not good for you, you can just do your circles like this, forward and back, instead of keeping your hands here. So again, adjust accordingly. Taking the elbows forward, up, and open up the chest and take it down. And around for 2. We're going to go for 5. Make sure your neck is nice and relaxed, though. Don't tense your neck. 2 more. Bringing it up and around. 1 more. Up and around. Now let's reverse that direction, taking it back, up and around. And do it again for 2. Here's 3. And 4, 1 more. And 5. And taking it down. So we're bringing our hands kind of to our sides. We're going to do a little bit of, I'm borrowing from a Pilates move called the mermaid. Sometimes I do it standing, sometimes seated, sometimes we're down on the floor doing it. So you're just going to bring your arms all the way up. You're going to keep your head framed like you're in the center of a picture frame. Slowly take it over. Let that right arm drop down, kind of underneath the legs, bringing it back up and all the way up, and let the arms come down. And again, all the way up, over to the left this time, taking it over. Keep your head in the center of the picture frame. Reach it down, bringing it back, all the way up and down. We're going to go 2 more each side. So come all the way up, over to the right. Let that right arm carry through. Bring it back, all the way up and down, and other side, all the way up, over to the left. Reach it through, bring it back, all the way up and down. 1 more each side. Come all the way up. Taking it over, reach through, bring it back, all the way up and down. Last one. Take it up and over, reach it through, bring it back, all the way up and take it down. All right. So we're going to take it into a couple of lower body type exercises. The first one is you're going to hug your knee, your right knee into your chest. The easiest way is just to reach underneath the back of the thigh and bring yourself up. A little bit harder would be to wrap your hands around the front of the shin, hugging it in and bringing it. So out of that, you don't have to bring the leg up far. It can just be a matter of bringing it up a couple of inches. That's all you need to do. So we're going to take it for 4 on one side, 4 on the other side, and then we're going to do it as a little bit of an alternating march, but a little bit slower. So starting with the arms out to the side, again, either under the thigh or wrap around the shin, whatever's better for you. Don't worry about what the next to you's doing. So here we go, hug it in. And release and open. Hug it in. Kind of curving and getting a little bit of a back stretch there. Taking it for 3. And open. Let's just do one more. And 4, hug. And open. Good leg now. In and hug. And bring it. Hug it in for 2. And release. 2 more. Hug it in for 3. And release. Last one. Hug it in for 4. And release. Good. We are going to now do a count of 8. Not 8 sets, but just 8 counts, alternating the legs with a little bit of a march, starting with that right leg, hugging it in. So here we go, hugging it in for 1. And other side. Here's 2. And release. Here's 3. And release. And 4. Just 4 more counts, taking it for 5. And out. And 6. 2 more. Here's 7. Last one. And 8. And bringing it down. All right, so we're going to bring our arms out to the side. We're going to take it into some side bends, and then we're going to move that into some yoga-like warrior exercises, but not quite the whole thing. So don't worry, we're not going to do anything crazy here. So you're just going to slowly take it all the way down. Be mindful that you're secure on your chair. And slowly come back up, taking it over to the other side. Kind of gazing at the hand that is closer to the ceiling. And bring yourself back up. A few more. So reach, look up to the left hand. And bring yourself back. And reach, look up to that right hand. And bring yourself back. We're going to do one more each side, all the way up. And bring it back. Last one coming up, all the way up. And coming back. And bringing the arms down. So we're going to bring our legs out a little bit wider. If you have hip issues, you can always do what we just did. Or bring your legs to a little bit of a wider position for you, but not anything that is going to cause any issues. So in this position, I'm holding my hands on the inner thighs. I'm going to keep a fairly flat back as I just lean forward a little bit. I'm going to drop my right shoulder towards the floor, kind of pressing a little bit more in that left thigh. I'm sorry, the right thigh. And taking it all the way up and other direction. So everything I'm doing and saying, I'm doing backwards. So maybe 90% of the time I get it right. And bring it up and totally bring yourself back. So we're going to take it now with the arms out to the side. You're going to take it over to the right. Your right forearm is going to rest on that right thigh. And then we're going to take it a little deeper from there. So bringing the right forearm on the thigh, reach it up, hold that position. And again, modify any way you need to. And if you can stay right here. That's always an option. If you can, you're going to lower that right hand towards the floor. In front of the thigh is harder. Behind the thigh is a little bit easier. You don't have to actually touch the floor. Just reach in the opposing direction. And slowly come back up, taking it over to the other side. Resting the forearm on the thigh for starters, reaching up, looking at that hand. And again, taking that option to lower the hand if you want to, you don't have to. Reaching down towards the floor or keeping the arm on the thigh. And slowly bring yourself all the way back up and bring the arms down. So you're going to be placing that right leg out in front of you, straight leg, heel on the floor, toes up towards the ceiling. So the heel is down, toes are up. Make sure you don't put any weight or pressure on that extended leg. Slightly lean forward. Now be mindful, the chairs have a little bit of a rounded edge, so you don't want to take it into a rocking chair. So just leaning forward. If you're able to reach for your toes safely, that's fine. If you can reach for the floor, again, reach for what you feel comfortable reaching for. And if you are pretty far down and you're wondering how you're going to safely get up, you can always take your left hand on top of the left thigh, use that arm and leg to help push you up. You don't want to put weight on that extended knee. You don't want to stress that leg out. We're going to take it into what I call the figure 4 stretch. You can either cross your ankle at the ankle, opening up the hip a little bit. If you want to go further with it, you can take that ankle on top of the thigh for a deeper stretch. Again, you don't have to do that. Stay where it is safe for you. And if you don't have any hip issues, you can press into that thigh a tiny bit. As you're pressing into the thigh, you can lean forward. You're going to feel the stretch in that right glute, the hip area. Again, only do what is safe for you to do. And then just bring yourself back up. You're going to place the left hand in the center of that right thigh. Use that leg for leverage as you twist to the ball all the way over the right leg. And bring yourself back to the center. Try rotating your ankle slow and big all the way around for 1, 2. We're going to go for 5. Here's 3, 4, and 5. Now reverse your direction. Take it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can release that leg down. We're going to do all of that on the other leg, starting with bringing that heel down, toe up. Leg is straight, don't put any weight on it. Bend towards the leg, feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Reaching towards your toes if you can, only if you feel safe doing so. Reaching towards the floor. Again, only what is good for you. And if your hands are down on the floor or close to it, you can take that right hand in the center of the right thigh. Use that arm and leg to help push yourself up, not put any weight on that extended leg. Taking it to the figure 4 stretch for this side, crossing either ankle to ankle or bringing the ankle up. Again, don't do anything that's not safe for you. You can take your left hand in the center of the left thigh, press down a little bit. While you're pressing down, just lean forward as if your chest is coming towards the calf. It doesn't have to touch, just in that direction. Feeling the stretch in the outer hip area on that left side. And then bringing yourself back up. You're going to take that right hand in the center of the left thigh. Use that leg for leverage. Push against it as you twist to look all the way over to the left. And bring yourself forward. Rotating your ankle, big and slow, 5 times all the way around for 1, nice and slow, and 2. Sometimes faster is not always better. Here's 3, and 4, and 5. Reverse your direction. Take it around for 1, and 2. Here's 3, and 4. 1 more, and 5. And bring that leg down. So earlier, I think we were standing at the time, we did some little neck rolls and some neck stretches. We're going to go deeper with those. If you have spine or neck issues, do just what we did at the beginning, which we were just leaning our head over. I'm going to add hands to the position, making the stretch a little deeper. If that is not good for you, don't do it. Don't be tempted to do it. So we're going to slowly lower the right ear to the right shoulder, holding that position. For a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can take the left hand towards the floor. The arm is slightly away from your body. If that doesn't feel good, put it back where it was. You can also take your right hand at the left temple, adding a little bit of tension. Again, if it doesn't feel good, get out of the position. For an even deeper stretch, you can try taking your left hand behind your back. Be mindful of what you feel every time you change the position of your arm or your head. Holding that position only if it feels good for you. And if your hand is behind your back, remove the hand behind your back, place it on your lap. Remove the hand at your head if that's where it is. Slowly bring your head back up. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So lower the left ear to the left shoulder. Just stay there for a little bit. You can lower that right arm towards the floor with the arm slightly away from the body. You can take the left fingertips at the right temple, adding a little bit of pressure. And you can try placing that right hand behind your back, holding that position. And if your hand is behind your back, you can remove the hand from behind your back, just rest it on your thigh. And if the hand's at the head, remove that hand from the head, slowly bring your head up. You're just going to drop your chin into your neck, hold that position. For an even deeper stretch, you can try taking one hand, the back of the head, adding a little bit pressure, getting a stretch in the back of your neck. Releasing the hand from behind the head, slowly bringing your head up. Bringing the hands out to the side. We're going to take another inhale. Take a nice deep inhale all the way up. Reach up, look up. Exhale, turn the palms away. Take it down. One more time like this. Bringing it all the way up, looking up. And taking it down. And you're just going to rest your hands on the top of your thighs. We're going to take it into a couple of roll downs. Imagine that your spine is very fluid. Think of a string of pearls. And if you had it and you dropped it one by one, those string of pearls touch the floor. Now we're not going to go down to the floor, but you're going to tuck your chin. You're just going to roll yourself down. Whether you go down as far as the floor or whether you just keep your hands on your thighs and just go partway down is up to you. We're just warming up, flexing our spine. So chin into the neck. You're just rolling yourself down, bone by bone by bone. Feeling each vertebra, feeling a nice little stretch in your lower back, only if it feels good. So you can stay with your hands on your thighs if you feel comfortable reaching down towards the floor, if you feel secure enough. Almost thinking of a yoga like ragdoll position, slightly different. And if you are way down, you can place your hands on the top of your thighs and slowly just roll yourself back up with the head coming up last. We're going to do that 2 more times. So tuck the chin into the neck, slowly roll yourself down. Taking it all the way or wherever you feel comfortable, reaching towards the floor or keeping your hands on your thighs. And slowly rolling yourself back up, placing your hands on your thighs if you need that support, coming all the way back up. And one more time for that chin into the neck, rolling yourself all the way down. Hands coming down towards the floor. Feeling that nice stretch in the lower back. And slowly rolling yourself all the way back up. And we are going to bring your feet a little closer together. Your heels are together, toes are out. Your hands are facing forward. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. As you inhale, you're going to lift the hands, lift your heels, and lift your eyes up towards the ceiling. But we're not moving our head. So inhale up, heels up, hands up, eyes look up to the ceiling. Exhale, turn the palms away, lower the heels, lower the hands, the eyes look down to the floor. One last time, inhale up, everything comes up. And exhale, and everything comes down. All right, everyone, hopefully you enjoyed the class and we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much.